Alright, Jake, now tell me a little bit about what we're looking at here today.
It's a 57 Chevy Belair on a Art Morrison G-Max chassis. We're putting an LS7 motor in it. It's a dry sump oil system. Right now I'm doing all the sheet metal work to cover up the external mounted radiator, the cross flow conversion. We just wanted to make a shroud for it to make it, kind of downplay it and kind of give it a late model look to it.
Now, how long have you been working on this one, man?
On this, the car itself, probably been working on it, I don't know, about 4 weeks.
Oh, that ain't bad. You've made a lot of progress.
Yeah. This piece of sheet metal here, I've got about 30 hours.
Now, how did you bend that?
Over a welding tank.
Now, do what now?
We've bent it over top of a welding tank to get this arch.
Right.
And then these individual filler pieces here, there's actually 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces, and these I just hammered, hand dollied over a piece of peck stone that I made. And these are individual pieces here to cap off the core support.
Right.
Then I extended the grill mesh bar or mount, whatever, and actually made a header panel out of it. And then I dropped the fender lips here to make a shelf for the whole thing to sit on, because this will all be removable so you can access the radiator and the fans.
Now hold on a second. Now, did you draw any of this out first?
No, I didn't draw any of it.
You didn't draw anything? You just started bending metal?
I just started bending and beating on metal.
Is there a pile of metal out back taller than me? Of stuff that
no,
didn't
I mean,
work?
all the scraps are sitting over on that bench. Just little slithers,
So now what's next, man?
The next I'm gonna do a cold air intake, kind of like a ram air intake bit. For these, this is just a dual ram and air horn bit, but we want to grab air from the original fresh air ducts for the heating system. So we're going to duct them over in here and build a cold air box so we get some low pressure air out of the front of the headlights.
Now you're going to suck in air through the headlights?
Right, because the original 57s and whatnot, there's actual ductwork already back in here.
Is there really?
And above the headlights there's black screen. I mean, you can't see it.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that supplies the fresh air into the cabin for the heating.
Oh, really?
Originally, but since we're doing all vintage air stuff, I'm just going to convert it over to our cold air ram air.
Oh, that's cool, dude.
No.
And now you just going to bend it all up yourself?
No, I mean, I'll buy mandrel bent stainless tubing,
right.
Because they've got to be 4.5 inches in diameter.
Right.
I'll just buy miscellaneous mandrel bends, and then we'll cut and splice and make it go where we want.
You just make it go where you want to go.
Yeah.
So now, what's this going to look like when it's finished? What's the end result supposed to be?
The car itself is going to look relatively stock on the outside. It'll have some 18-inch voids on it. The interior is going to look. Going to have a stock appeal to it, but it's going to be late model leathers, in the old in the old patterns. The car's going to be black. It'll have all the bells and whistles, all the trim. This is the high dollar Belair. Had all the gold.
So sweet, brother. Man, there's no look like these Belairs. I love them.
Right. And then when you pop the hood, it'll be all late model.
And you'll be able to access all that stuff. That's the nice part about it. I like that aspect.
Right.
A lot of people just go in there and weld that stuff in, and it's there forever.
Right, yeah, I want to make sure that, because he wants to drive the shit out of the car, so I just want to make sure it's user-friendly to him when he takes it home back to Virginia.
All right, well, Jake, we're going to stop down here in a week or so and see what else is new.
Sounds good. Stop by anytime.
All right, brother.